Today, I'm using the new BLOXBURG update items to build a modern mansion in BLOXBURG. You guys have probably been seeing more of the scandal side of the update, but I've been trying to focus on the silver lining. I built a palace, I built something else, and today we're using the modern items. So let's get started. Oh my gosh, wait, I forgot to get inspo pics.
It was a lot of fun. Let's get started.
Okay, so this is my main one, and as you can see, it even has a floor plan attached. I mean, I don't know what flex means. Is that a room you just go in and like flex your biceps? But basically, this is my downstairs, and this is my upstairs layout. So it's actually a proper mansion. So the first thing I want to do is go into new, obviously. That's the whole point of this video. And as you can see, it doesn't look like they added much modern stuff, but look at all of these, and wait a damn minute. This is $2,000 now. I swear this was like $100 in my other video. They made our pay less and then they upped the price. You know what? I'm not even going to talk about it. So as you can see, this garage, first of all, perfectly matches the inspo pics. But also, it's one of those like subtle flex garages. Like you can low-key see all the cars inside. BLOXBURG still needs to add a kind of nice brick texture. Like I'm not trying to start drama, but we don't really have one yet. And whoosh! How much better does this already look with color? I cannot get over how stupid this looks. There we go. Coming out of the garage then, the driveway. There's also like a secret garden. I mean, it's not secret, it's like right there. But since we're in our modern era, we're going to be using dark sand green. But notice how I've used like the cherry pie pattern. Now we get to use yet another item. This is the one that really like beckoned out to me when I saw it in the update. I was like, I immediately need to be building a modern house.
Immediate light.
I was gonna say, do we have a modern fence? Yes. Why is that so expensive? This one's 3K. What's the difference? Also, if you're wondering, guys, how I have so much money, I actually had to work in class. The BLOXBURG update has driven me to be working in class. No, I'm joking. But basically, I actually worked at Pizza Planet for like the first time in ages, and I actually made even less there than I do at my other job. So basically, if you guys are wanting to get the most amount of money, I recommend working at BLOXBURG. And not me casually making the most aesthetic driveway. I was a ridge, only gonna have some plants, but actually this looks so bad. What am I talking about?
Stay away from me. Please don't leave me. You have lost me forever.
Okay, I think I fixed it. I mean, I've never really done a plant layout before. For the front door, I don't think they added a new front door. They added this. Not enough space. It looks like there's enough space to me, sweetie pie. Oh my gosh, we so need to use one of them down here. Another modern thing we can add in here. Oh no, that's the retro one. Let's travel back to the 90s. No, we're gonna use this. And then it goes without saying, I'm gonna add some of these. I actually just can't help myself as of late. Oh my gosh, I can't get enough of these. Can't get enough of these doors. I really want them on here as well, but I think if we do that, we're gonna have to extend this roof bit. Oh my gosh. Sorry, if you're new to the channel, hi, I'm True Reese's, and this is the most chaotic building channel you'll ever see. And then on this side, we are just gonna be using the old-fashioned modern windows because some things just don't need changing. And if we actually hop back to our inspiration picture, there was kind of like two windows like this here. And then the only thing I thought it was missing was a little sofa or something in this corner. And yeah.
Yeah, love you guys.
As we walk into my grand building, yeah, you guys know the layout. I showed you it earlier, and oh my gosh, this is such a nice layout. Basically, we have like two little overhangs. So actually, we should probably delete this wall, or at least part of it. And is it just me? But this is already annoying me. Like these squares, it really gets on my grooves. But for now, I actually remember this room was going to be entirely dedicated to the staircase. This room is dedicated to the stairs. I don't think we should use these. We could do this. I don't think I've ever used these in a video before. Basically, these were like my jam when they got added to the game. And then we can connect the floor up. And that way, we can absolutely get away with having two chandeliers. Just to flex on all the haters. And if you want a natural light, go into Flint and brighten it up a little bit. These are pretty reasonably priced. I'm so sorry. This roof situation is going to need to change immediately. So I guess we could get away with just adding like a flat cube. And I guess we can just do this. Oh my gosh, slay. That looks so good now. I've done my fair share of custom building now. We ain't doing a custom floor, I'll tell you that for the price of eggs. I'm sorry if you hate linen. You know what? I'm not even ready for the I hate linen comment. We're gonna make a dark linen and another building hack with Reese's. Don't want lights clogging up your hallway? Don't worry, guys. We can just, oh. Wait, don't worry guys, you can just put some hidden underfloor lighting. So I guess we'll start with this lounge room, mainly because it's gonna be one of the most exciting to decorate. I'm actually gonna add one of those cool walls outside. Now I know I shaded this so hard, but it actually looks kind of nice at inside. Then it looks like we have a fireplace. But today I'm just gonna be using a simple I don't know what this is called. Simple. Oh, it's actually called a simple fireplace. Get in. And I've just dragged it up to the ceiling, which, if you didn't know, is absolutely free to do for everyone. So would it be absolutely criminal and offensive if I put doors here, or does that look slay? I kind of feel like it looks slay if, sorry, that was very aggressive, if they open. Ah, look at that.
Clap if you care. All right, let's move on.
Next up, I'm thinking about adding some custom plants either side. I know I said I was done with custom building about 1 minute ago. I've done my fair share of custom building now, but you know, I've changed my mind. And if you don't know how to do this, it's very straightforward. I've shown it so many times on my channel. But just in case you're new here, place a decal, use this code, and wait, show bills. How is this worth 612 in bills? It's a few walls, honey bunny boo. I ain't paying them. I ain't paying my bills. Anyway, and then you go and place it on a tall, transparent cube like this, and there we go. That was actually an amazing decision. Carpet wise, I'm just in the mood for a circle. Now Bloxburg circle carpets are kind of funky, so I think I'm gonna do one of the oldest tricks in the book. But yeah, basically you just spin it right round, baby, right round. The thing is though, with these, I never know where to stop. I think that's fine. This is amazing. And since we've already been so aesthetic, let's carry that on. And another thing I actually think I should be doing is adding more pillows. At the end of the day, pillows are like the makeup of chairs. People say hair is the makeup of boys, so maybe pillows are the makeup of chairs. And quite frankly, I actually think we just I don't know what just happened. I just like choked on an oat or something. Anyway, as I was just saying before my near-death experience, I kind of think we should interlink this as well. And I feel like we should use some of the new modern fences. Now, I will admit, when I built the layout before the video, this fence I did already use, but isn't that so nice up here? But there we go. Finally, that room is done. That took far too long. Next up, kitchen slash dining slash, is this a pantry? Honestly, I built this like a couple of days ago and then I changed my mind on what video I wanted to do. And so I've kind of literally forgot what this layout is. Anyway, I'm going to do some nice modern checkered tiles. The clicking sounds so awkward. So now that the floor is in, I'm also just adding these like quarter wall trims, which is a mouthful and a half. Also, I do think we should add doors in here now. I'm not going to add more of these, don't you worry. We are just going to have a normal modern door here. That is beautiful. Also, I wanted to wait for you guys to add in the glass doors. Reese's Cups, this is a momentous occasion. How many times have I custom built these? If you didn't know, back in the day, I used to put a bunch of these together and make a bifold door. But now they have it. And I never knew it was called a bifold door till I just looked just now. We'll have that into the pantry, into the garage, bathroom. So back to the kitchen. Sorry, I actually get so distracted. I guess my dining table should go in this back corner here. It's so bougie over here, and I'm not gonna go crazy till I see the sun with this. I am just gonna do a 6-seater table, but we will be using these big chairs. Some people love these, some people hate them. Hopefully you guys love them. And then on top of this, whoa, that's a bit big.
Criminal offensive side eye.
But yeah, that actually looks really nice, and I just added the topper so that like the chairs weren't poking through. And lately, I've been really obsessed like in real life with having a really decorated dining table. I've been like asking my mum like, Mom, please can we get some like fancy tableware and stuff? I don't know why, I just really want to live like I'm in an episode of The Crown or something and decorate my table super bougie. Oh gosh, it's uneven. And there we go. That looks absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I need to insert the face slap meme here. Why did I just do that? I said about 1,000 times I'm doing the kitchen. I'm so sorry. I told ya, I can't stay focused. And that's actually an issue. My real exams start in 3 weeks. No, but seriously, anyone who has their exams coming up, I hope they go really well and stuff. I know I've said this so many times, but Bloxburg at least have a new kitchen update. Like, I don't know why they added a bunch of broken furniture. Like, not trying to hate, but that was such a weird update. Like, why don't they add new kitchen things? Also, you guys have been telling me not to put milk out because it's gonna go spoil. But it's Bloxburg, okay, guys? It's gonna be fine. There's no such thing as expiry dates in here. And if you're ever stuck for color schemes, my advice is go for a bit of everything. Have some yellow, have some blue. And what I've never done at my islands is added chairs. That is actually so rogue of me, but also it's kind of a fashion statement, so I'm gonna add it. For the first time in forever, I'm not adding a custom sink, guys. I'm adding a chopping board, which is actually called a cutting board. Maybe I should start adding this stuff. Where though? Like here, maybe we could have calendar as well. And then we'll just add, oh my God, how big is this spoon? When they say they want to be the big spoon, That was the biggest dad joke ever. I'm sorry. And could we use this behind here? Because then that kind of ties everything in. So over here, I just added some shelves and mirrors, which I'm actually really scared about because, like, why did I place these mirrors facing each other? Doesn't that make a portal? I don't know. But anyway, over here, I was struggling with what to add because I wasn't expected to have such a big open space here. So my first thought was maybe having the pantry doors a little more open and central. And then maybe we could have a bookshelf per se. And oh my gosh, I haven't used this triangle in ages. What are you doing here?
Ariana, what are you doing here?
And guys, do you know what else is like kind of exciting news in my life? Taylor Swift. Not only has she just dropped the most amazing album the other week, but I forgot I'm going to see her in London. If anyone else is going to the London show, let me know. Can we put this here? But I might just add some vinage. I've always preached about having multiple dining tables, so maybe I should practice what I preach, guys. That looks so nice, actually. That's filled the space up wonderfully. We could definitely do with another light underneath here because it's still pretty dark. Next, we're gonna do the pantry because I love food.
This is the first bite.
Anyway, here is my pantry.
Look at my pantry. Oh, come on.
She's looking so big, I'm wondering if she should actually be a pantry anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe we should make this the pantry, and then this should be like an office or something. I feel like that's a waste of a room if we make that just shelves. So I'm gonna add these in. That is just so cool. And by the way, the back of this build, actually, okay, it looks horrendous. Let's ignore that. So I guess we'll add some more bookcases to start with. We could also add some shelves to display my trophies. So we'll have like that much space. And what trophies do I have actually? I cannot remember, even though I looked the other day. My burger one. Also 1 billion for 1 billion visits. That was 2020. Oh my gosh, 2020. That feels like an age ago. That looks so cute. You know what? I'm even going to add a frame light above that. Just at the tip of the iceberg. It must be so nice having like the breeze behind you. Summer is slowly coming. I'm so happy about it. Like, I wore a polo shirt to school today for the first time in months. That is how warm it is getting. Along this wall, I'm just going to basically add a mirrored reflection. Oh my gosh. I need to be careful with these mirrors. So many portals. I know I kind of shaded this vinage earlier, but actually low-key it slayed. We'll add some guest chairs because maybe you have to invite people in. And like that scene in Elf, I've added a chair here. So if you need to like supervise your kid, they can sit there. And I have been using traditional beams because someone in the comments got very angry when I used the structural beams. They said they're going to slap me up if I used them again.
Oh my God.
So, you know, don't really feel like getting slapped up. But also, I do agree, these look better. This is going so well. And have you also noticed, guys, I'm building an order. Normally, I would have gone up to the bedroom by now. And may or may not have just tempted myself to go upstairs. Okay. But yeah, basically, I feel like doing the master bedroom right now. So I guess I should add in all these wall bits and bobs. And oh my gosh, I've got more bills. How have I got so many house bills? That just goes to show how long I've been building, guys. As I was saying, upstairs, I basically added the roof bits. I also gave it a bit of decoration. Look at how beautiful this is. Like, I don't want to give too much away before the tour, but like looking over this side, looking over that side, how amazing does it look? And of course, I gave the master bedroom these blimmin' doors that have been through the whole build. We can have them going onto the balcony, and that is good enough for me. So the master bedroom itself isn't actually huge. It's only a 4x5.
Ooh, that's kind of small.
But it's because of the closet and the bathroom attached, which makes it seem so much bigger, I think. So if we go into new, I don't know if there's any more really modernish doors we could use. And these archways seem a little bit too fancy for that. So instead, we're just going to use wall indents, which I mean, we shouldn't knock them, guys. They're still architectural pieces of genius. And can we have two? I really want to. Please let me have two. Woo! So now let's actually get to decorating the bedroom because as always, I take ages to do one simple thing. And I am using a comforter for more than one reason, guys. So stay tuned to see why. It's literally the dumbest reason ever, but stay tuned anyway. It's been also a hot minute since I've used the quadrat table. So we could just make these a simple black color. And I might add these. They're kind of cool, something different.
It's unusual.
And I'm so damn predictable when it comes to beds. At the end, I almost always add a sofa or chairs or something. I'm also gonna have one of these tables. Oh no, with the computer, that was so much, but it's fine. Okay, we'll put that in there. And sorry, I'm talking in that American accent again. If you watched my last video, you will know I'm obsessed with it.
Do an English accent? Okay.
But yeah, that actually seems like realistic. I feel like most people wouldn't have much more than that in their bedroom. I'll add all the lights in that in a bit. This part here is going to be the closet, and I hate to disappoint, but I am just going to use the ones BLOXBURG has. I feel like there's no need to overcomplicate things today. We can add some slipper. And wait, what do you call it? Spray. I accidentally just added a fast food bag, but you know what? I'm going to leave that in there. If I had a closet, I would low-key eat my food in there. Like, I would never want to leave it. And then, of course, here's the bathrooms. This is where we get to use that new texture, which I didn't even copy and paste. I had one job. That's beautiful. I feel like it's the kind of texture that would look good. Yeah, dark stone gray. And the rest we'll just do it. Where is it? I swear it's called tile. Subway tile. Like Subway Surfers? I used to love that game as a kid. Where should we have the bath? That's kind of like a big decision here. I might actually use one of the ones in my inventory. So it can really only go in the corner. That is absolutely magnificent.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And what did we do before BLOXBURG was kind enough to organize everything in here for us? It must have taken so long to find everything. Oh my gosh, so many towels. So if I'm really, really wet, then this can dry me up. That sounded wrong. Then for the toilet, the place where we're actually going to be having a nice large boo, we should probably put this here. And also, I don't think I've used this. That is such a cool toilet. And again, I'm not doing my custom sinks today. And honestly, I just feel like a different person this afternoon. And then we will finish these rooms off with some chandeliers. And oh my god, this is insane! Next things next, we have got this to do. It's called a balcony. Basically, I'm just going to do this in 3 bullet points, as it were. Jacuzzi, fire pit, and table. And there we go. Just very simple little balcony zone. For the other bedroom and bathroom then, the reason I used that comforter is because I wanted to use a different modern bed. For example, this one. And then with the comforter, you can just copy and paste it. Boom! Instant bed. And I just snapped. And those are done. And oh my god, low battery. Let me get my charger, guys. I've got it. Ready? Oh, that is the best noise ever. The last room we really have to do is the garage and the entryway. We'll pop the garage floor in. So I'm actually going for like the floor color on the walls. For some reason, I feel it's fitting for the garage. At the back, I kind of have a strong urge to add, maybe not even those, maybe the bifold doors. And this can almost entirely just be a storage unit in here. Jeez, $2,000.
30,000.
Criminy, that was expensive. And yeah, as I promised on the other side, this is where our little car platforms are gonna be. And of course, we'll make this Mustang white because Lana Del Rey's song. Finally, we have the entryway. And I love how earlier I was like, guys, I'm building in order today. And we're finishing with the entrance. But I tell you, this couldn't be simpler than a dresser. My iconic I can't even spell it. And we'll finish this entire thing off with a grand piano. And with that, guys, the modern mansion using the new update items is done. Let's go! Okay, chickens, so this plot values at, oh my, $750,000. Apparently the bills are $2,500. Bills never came this often before. I'm not paying. I got bills. Anyway, over here is our garage area. We obviously have our garden with all these plants. I mean, it probably look better in like a cool aerial view. And also we sort of get like a sneak peek of the balcony from down here. But I know what we all want to see. We want to see the inside. It's like opening up the door to heaven. I feel like I'm arriving at my holiday villa right now. Get me into my sports outfit. So as you walk into the entryway, did I really forget to color this wall? As you walk into the entryway, you are greeted by literally a cinematic view of the whole house. So of course we have our piano, which I can sit down and flex that I can play Claire de Lune. The most interesting view is this one to the side. I mean, we did this room first and I can't get over how good it looks. This room I feel like had to be 2 stories high, and I think I executed it quite well with the furniture, really. And also we forget, like, you can close these doors, so like if you're being loud, you can just completely close all of this in. So now we are in the kitchen with Miss Mary Berry. Now this kitchen is actually, although a similar style to some ones I've done before, feels so different. Like this dining table is a true Reese's classic, but paired with like this color scheme. Now I'm definitely glad I made this an office. I mean, we should probably close this before I get like robbed or something. But the office is cute. I love how we have the trophies here. It's just a big flex. Now off camera, I did actually do this downstairs bathroom when I was doing the other ones. It's just like a cute cute little one that also links up with the front. I thought it was quite cool. And it should be fresh in your minds. The garage, which we just did. What's in here? Oh my gosh, the laundry room. I forgot to do it. Well, technically, if you guys want this house yourself, you can decorate that room. Although, sadly, the catalog is not open for everyone at this point in time, so I cannot upload this house. And who knows if it will ever be open for everyone, but I hope it is. Anyway, as we venture upstairs, we have another gorgeous chandelier room. And normally the upstairs hallways are actually such a slay, and this one is no different. Of course, we can then peep into the master bedroom, which it is just so obvious that this one is like the richest one. So let's close up the doors. So not only do we have our master bed and desk there, we also have a master balcony. I didn't even know that was a thing, really. And then as we go back inside now, we have the closet, our fast food, and our gorgeous bathroom. So there we have it, guys. That was me building a modern mansion. Do subscribe if you liked it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.